Seen for the first time, a new breed of go-anywhere armoured vehicle. Its British makers say they could start supplying in 6 months, and it would certainly cut the death toll in Helmand.
Ranger is a lifesaver. Ranger goes far and beyond the current levels of protection offered by any other vehicle.
At £1 million apiece, it features a hardened cabin that survived unscathed controlled explosions, several times the force of NATO's standard test. With ever larger roadside bombs taking a toll of existing vehicles, the former brigadier who approved the fleet currently in service says it's time to meet the Taliban's firepower.
The vehicles that are in service now represent the first generation of armour-protected vehicles. Ranger is the second generation. Technology has moved on from then, design has moved on from them. It just wasn't around when we bought that initial buy of vehicles.
So how does it compare to vehicles already operating in Afghanistan? The Ranger has a top speed of 73 miles an hour, making it faster and more agile than the similar-sized Ridgeback. Its cabin is bulletproof and bomb-resistant, compared to the Ridgebacks, which is described as mine-resistant and ambush-protected. Both have a V-shaped hull, but the Ranger's double-skin design claims to triple the protection currently available. A typical roadside bomb causes the floors and walls of a conventional vehicle to buckle, causing multiple injuries to those inside. This is much safer because we're sitting in a hull within a hull, a 4-inch gap that would take the bulk of the explosive force.
It's to simulate a sand dune in a typical Afghan or Iraqi type theatre.
Whether this really is a lifesaver would be decided not on a Bedfordshire test track, but in the sands of Helmand, if it ever reaches there. For though next week it moves on to the military's own test circuit, the MOD say they've no plans to buy an armoured vehicle for which there is currently no gap in the fleet. Jeff Mead, Sky News, Millbrook.